Okie dokie. We should be ready to rock and roll shortly. As ever. As ever, we're not set up properly. Let's see. That's a bit better, is it? There we go. Okie dokie, so late to the stream. But here we are, we're on RGT today. And we're going to be testing out a route that we've put together for a potential event that we would like to host on RGT. Tour of Scotland. We'd like to do a 5-day stage race. So this is what we would call Stage 3. We're going to be heading out. Bloody hell. I'm freezing in here. We're going to be heading out from Callander. In fact, hold on, let's have a look. There's the course there. So we head out from Callander, south from Callander, down towards the Duke's Pass. Very famous climb in that area of Scotland. We'll go up the Duke's Pass. And then we skirt round the outside of it to then come back up the other side. Right, let's stick some music on. Let's get the Garmin started, because we are dual recording today. So let's get going. Oh yeah, we forgot to pump up our tyre. Straight out of the gate, we're into a 6% climb. Fantastic. You won't be able to hear it, but when I get out of the saddle, I get a whack, 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 as the tyre is bouncing because it's getting flat. Now, why is there no cadence? I think it's that one. Very odd. Clearly, cadence is working because you can see my little man is pedaling. Very odd. So we put 40 bots into today's ride, and they're going to anything from between 230 up to 310 watts. Right, James. You've logged in just as I'm getting dropped. To be fair, we're 3 minutes into the ride. We haven't warmed up. We've had 2 hellish days of training where it's just felt horrendous on the bike. So I'm not surprised we're getting dropped. But that's okay. We've got a lot of climbing to do today. And to be fair, we just want to check out the ride. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm laughing. So, first climb of the day.
There's something about you that caught my eye. There's something so true that sparks a light. And I don't believe in love first sight, but I can't deny this thing I found. I'm not saying that you would change my life, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. I'm not saying that you are just my type, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of mind. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of mind.
That's quite annoying. The RGT is breaking me there. There was room to move round.
You walk like a queen, you rule my mind. Nothing more to feel with you, I'm done. And I don't believe in love first sight, but I can't deny this thing I found. I'm not saying that you would change my life, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. I'm not saying that you are just my type, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of mind. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of mind.
Get to the top of this climb. And then we'll check the audio. I'm not sure if I turned it on or not. You're still there, James. Maybe you can let me know if you can hear music.
You make me come alive.
Whew. 4k in. That is
It doesn't even
A bit of a rude awakening to the legs,
why I think
having not warmed up.
it was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this.
Perfect.
Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now, and it could fade away.
That lets me read the chat a bit easier.
Should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe
Yeah, ready to go downhill.
but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't. And I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I tried, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna dive into you.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this.
But I'm gonna dive into you. And maybe I tried, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide.
Let's try and draft marks. Marks? Mark it. Holy moly. Where did they all come from?
So I'm gonna dive into you.
Really, really odd that my cadence isn't getting picked up. Because it says it is. Connected. Power meter 7800, that's the Neo. There it is. Nope. I've got it on screen. But it's not coming through to the game. Very, very odd. I wonder if I should try connecting the vectors instead. Maybe I'll do that. And that works immediately. Okay. Who's been a bit of a data nerd, that's going to really mess up my average cadence when I look back at the bit file. Nice long hill stretch here. Got a nice rolling terrain now as we roll towards that big red behemoth in the middle, and that's the Duke's Pass. Forward direction. As you can see, it's very steep at the bottom. There's a little sort of flattening, sort of just past halfway. Then it ramps again. And that first little dip before the summit, that is actually the summit of the Duke's Pass. That little extra peak is off onto a side road. And then we come down the other side, round a couple of locks. Obviously on RGT we're not going to see that because it's just randomised scenery. And then we finish the reverse of Duke's Pass. Much more gentle ride that time. Ah, very interesting. I've had that once with the heart rate. It wouldn't connect. A couple of times I've also had the power not connecting. But clearly power's working, because if the game wasn't getting power I wouldn't be moving. And 73 is the best vintage, James. There we go, we've caught up to the second group, I think this is. We've nearly caught them. These guys are putting out about 3.8 though, which is much more than I want to do. 10k in, 27 to go. Ooh, James, you're older than me. November for myself. Must be that 2-month advantage you've got to me. That's why you're in the A's and I'm struggling in a B.
I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes.
Try not to overshoot here. Trying to stay right on the wheel. Save as much as we can get. Apparently that is true, James. Especially in terms of endurance. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be working for me. I'm still more of a sprinter than an endurance rider. That said, I think it's finally moving in the right direction. Although when all you can do is race indoors, it's really hard to tell whether things are improving or not. Sitting in 14th just now. Not too shabby. I don't know, James. I've watched some of your racing. Maybe second last. The annoying thing for me is that 2020, the beginning of, I seem to be coming into my stride in terms of some crits that I was doing, and I certainly got my best placing of 4th, which had been my best placing for a couple of years, and that really made me think that 2020 might have been the year to get some decent racing in. We all know how that finished. I remember to re-oil my chain. Thanks very much to James Jr. Yeah, I remember to oil my chain. So easy to forget when the bike is doing nothing but sitting on a trainer. I've got the microphone set up that you don't hear the chain anyway, but such a smooth noise just now. Ollie, nice to meet you. You'll be getting back to school soon. Actually, no you won't. It's the Scottish kids that are going back to school. You know, James, I've thought about it quite a few times. I see that Deborah uses wax. I saw you mention it. I've thought about it, but because it's something I've not done before, I'm a bit apprehensive to try it out. Especially because I'm guessing here, and I'm sure you can tell me, but I'm guessing that the best way is that I need a sonic cleaner at the same time before I wax it. And that's just more expense. I like that, James. I think we basically just let everyone ride away from us there. I'm pretty confident we can make up some ground on the climb though. I think if I finally get to use the track bike that I bought last year, and it's been sitting in the front room with the tyres slowly going soft, if I finally get a chance to use that, I think that's where I'd probably try out the wax chain idea first. Now that's good. I must try and find a mate like that then. Okay, we're getting very close to the climb. This will be interesting because I don't think I've ever actually ridden the Duke's Pass in this direction for real. I think I've always done it the opposite way. So this red climb is one heck of a descent. Quite twisty, very steep, and the road comes down to a very tight junction. Did you have a bad crash? 3 of them. Well, one of them was bad. The other 2 were just crashes. But yeah, Ollie, I would count a ride to the hospital in the back of an ambulance is quite bad. But I stayed true to form. My first question was, how's my bike? Here's the climb. Up there, we can see it to the right. Here we go. Holy moly.
Let me feel your love again. 'Cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place. Just the 2 of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can
Wow.
hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand
I might need to go into a little ring here. That sounds intense, James. Fortunately, my ride was only a precaution, but it is quite daunting being in a neck brace. Wow.
All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again.
Thanks, James. Have a good day. You too, Ollie.
Doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head.
Kinda regretting having the trainer at 100%. Although, if I'm honest, on RGT I don't know how to turn it down. So it is what it is. Bye, Ollie. A wee false flat. And then up again. Little rig it is. Wow. That was nuts. 20%. I mean, I'm on a Neo, but 20%. It was slipping. Unreal. You can see why, in real life, most people come the opposite way down this climb. We're nearly at the summit of the Duke's Pass. That climb is a beast. We're not even at the summit yet. Here comes Santos to overtake me again.
I just wanna feel alive, boy. I just wanna feel alive, boy.
Another steep section coming up.
I just wanna feel alive, boy.
This is the last little bit of the official Duke's Pass, and then we turn off.
I just wanna feel alive, boy. I just wanna feel alive, boy. I just wanna
The leaders have crested the summit.
I just wanna feel alive, boy.
Still got a wee bit to go.
I can't see straight.
It's going to get
All stars.
a little bit steeper at this bend.
I've been running on the freeway. I just wanna feel alive, boy. I just wanna feel alive more.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me for I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this page. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to?
I'll let a respite here and then back up again.
When there should be two of us. And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would. And let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, fuck it, I'm made this way. But why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me for I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I Wish I could say I was finally over you.
Now we get some downhill time.
The truth.
But that's the problem with riding with bots, is that even on the downhill they keep a constant pace, whereas for real you'd be like other riders, you'd be freewheeling, getting a breather. These guys just push on. So down the other side. No, actually not down the other side, because we're going to come back up. We've turned off the Jukes Pass. We're heading down and round. If this was real life, there'd be a couple of locks. And then the final climb back up to the finish is the reverse of the Jukes Pass KOM.
I would never ask you to give up things. I just wanna give you all I can. There's nothing but you, baby, and I can't get enough. There's something that you give me and I can't get enough. You don't need to
450 metres climbed. That means we've got about another 300 to go. Just dipped under 12k. Just cruising now. Trying to save a little bit in the legs for this final climb.
You show me the ropes, I hold you tightly. Never let you go or let you down. There's something but you, baby, and I can't get enough. There's something that you give me and I can't get enough. Ooh, yeah. Don't tell me I don't stand a chance, 'cause ooh, yeah. For you I'll be a different man. Ooh, yeah. This is where I'm meant to be. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause I wanna start the illusion with you. Yeah, I'm gonna start the illusion with you. 'Cause this is where I'm meant to be.
Song is gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, was it you who saw me first? I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger.
Next group behind is catching up.
And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name.
What I don't understand with these bots on RGT is I've given them a mix between 250 and 310. Everyone seems to be gaining along at 3.4, 3.5. So they catch up to me, pass me, and then I can't stick in the wheel. So what's the point of having the different wattages if it's all translating to the same watts per kilo? Maybe I'm setting up wrong, I don't know, but I've done, certainly since the climb, no drafting.
Lose control of myself, can find you anywhere. Been trying for too long. I give up, I'm out of luck. Been looking everywhere, it doesn't make sense, no. 'Cause I need you on the dance floor. 4 a.m. and we go home. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, 'cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't get your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, 'cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Oh, man. 9k to go.
I got this picture in my closet.
I'm quite happy to say that
Just right
I'm burst.
and the edges have been folded once or twice. It doesn't
Who's next?
the same.
Vanessa. So again, look at that, 3.7.
I used to have it hanging on my wall some time ago.
Surely if she's just catching me up now, she should be doing a much slower pace. And not just hooring past me like that. I don't know.
I can talk to you for hours, and we stay up all night. And when morning came, we'd make breakfast in bed. I don't know why I threw away what we had. What's wrong with me? I don't know why I threw it all away. Picture of you. A picture of you. A picture of you. A picture of you. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. Don't know if I can decipher how your mind works. Yeah, you leave me wondering what it's like to feel your skin. I will keep on trying till you give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more. You leave me hanging, begging for more. Think that I'm addicted to this, can't resist to be a little risky and go for it, cause I want.
We're getting closer
I'm so exposed
to the final climb of the day.
keep in me wondering. You know I'd do anything to be in your arms again. So give me a sign. Give me a sign. Oh, give me a sign. Baby, give me a sign. Just give me one more talking to you and here we go again. Staying up all night to see you.
6.5k to go. The last climb is about 4 kilometers, I think. Or is it 5? 4 or 5k. Average is about 4%.
I just wanna let you know I could go for this, no more tricks. We could take things slow. Say you think about it too. When the lights go out and there's no doubt that I should be with, that I should be. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in. We've been on and off again and again. I don't know which way we're going, no control. You push me, then you pull me back in.
I was going to see if I could catch them, but
So give me a sign,
what's the point? They're just going to take off again on the flats,
baby, just give me a sign.
and I'm just
Baby, give me a
slowly spinning the legs round.
just give me one more. Talking
Absolutely knackered.
Here we go again, staying up all night to see if you've been texting me. Where do we go from here? I wanna go all in. So give me a sign,
I'm quite happy with this this route recce though.
give me a sign.
It's going to make for some seriously hard racing. That first initial section up the Duke's Pass, that's going to kill some legs.
Just give me one more.
Oh, sharp bend. Here we go, this is the start of the climb now. .3 kilometres to the summit of the Duke's Pass. It's a very popular road for motorcyclists. Fast flowing bends, beautiful part of the countryside.
I'm thinking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness. Turn on me,
We fall flat.
I am perfectly free to
And then up again.
This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they saying. This is who I am. This is who I am now. They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have a clue. 'Cause this is me when I cut out all of the shallowness and everything I suppress to fit in a small frame. But I won't play your game anymore, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness. They turn on me, but now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they saying. This is who I am. This is who I am now. I'm gonna let them talk, but I am following nobody else. How can I be resentful when I finally respect myself? I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness. They turn on me, but now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they saying. This is who I am. This is who I am now.
As has been the case since the first climb. There's nothing in the legs. Here's the Flamme Rouge. One final kick, and we're up to the finish line. Here's the finish. My goodness. Look at that profile down the bottom. Unreal. That climb up the Duke Pass forward. So 37.4 kilometres, 714 metres climbed, which is a bit less than what was advertised. I think it was meant to be 750. 236 watts average. Not bad, 100 TSS for the day. Kind of what we wanted. Still obviously need to get accustomed to using the bots properly on RGT, because as I say, haven't got a clue how that was working. I thought I'd set up a spectrum of bot 40 bots from between 250 to 310 watts. Now in my mind that would have meant little groups along the road that could have drafted. Didn't seem to work that way. Everyone was piling along at 3.4 and above. So anyway, that was a good ride. Now we need to try and chill out. How about the 8-bar crit? Let's jump on there and let's just cruise around a little bit. Oh my god. Legs are really sore. Whew. Oh. So funny, Strava reckons we only climbed 696 metres. I don't know how that works. There's always a variance. And yeah, the first what's that, 5-6 kilometres, no cadence. I don't know why it wasn't picked up. My wee man was clearly pedalling, but for whatever reason it didn't think that there was any cadence, so we'll need to have a look at that. That's what today's route looked like. So a nice little ride out from Callander, heading southwest towards Aberfoyle. From Aberfoyle, that's where we took the sharp turn up onto the Dukes Pass. Wow. Whew.
Drunk, I've never seen you clearer than now. We're flying high, floating somewhere up in the clouds. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're like wheels that won't stop turning. So take me on a trip, 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 now trip, trip, trip. Oh, flick that switch, kill the lights. Oh, wasted. City lights are shining so bright. All these empty faces, we don't care about them tonight. We're going out of ourselves, can you feel it? Almost like I don't know if it's real, cause when we're doing our thing, we're the wheels that won't stop turning. I know we're acting stupid.
Quite interesting that we rode up the Duke's Pass, but because it's a magic road that I've created, the way that Strava handles it is there's no segment information, which is odd because obviously if you're on somewhere like Zwift, there's lots of segments, but on this ride there's none. However, there seems to be two that someone else has created on PDQ. But of course, the problem with online segments and online riding is that the person who is at the top of the leaderboard for this particular segment, which is the first part of Duke's Pass that we rode, we did it in like 9 minutes. They did it in 3, with an average power of 1,000 watts. Anyway, we'll just cruise around here for a little bit. Just cool the legs down. But yeah, that was quite an interesting ride. It's going to make some cracking racing. So the plan is that we'll do a 5-day stage race called the Tour de la Cosse, the Tour of Scotland. We'll start off with a time trial on stage 1. And then we'll move south. Actually, we'll move south? No. Then we'll move north. Sort of Stirling way. Hey, Damon. Yeah, this is quite a nice course. Unfortunately, you missed the first part of the stream, which was the magic ride up and over the Duke's Pass. I am absolutely burst. So I'm just cooling down the legs before I jump off. But yeah, this looks like quite a good course for racing. In fact, I tell a lie, I have raced on this course. I did the Tuesday night track. And this was the... what was this one? This was the Cracks race. But that was the week that the Devil was first. Then the sprint. Then the individual time trial. So by the time it came to the scratch, I was going backwards. So yeah, 5-day stage race. Tour of Scotland. Time trial stage 1. Stage 2 will head towards Stirling. Stage 3 is I think it's Auchterarder. 4. Actually no, 3 is the one that we just did on the Duke's Pass. 4 is up to Bellachnabath, which is a monster climb. And then stage 5 will come back down, starting round about Peebles, heading into Edinburgh to finish. That's the plan. But we need to test all the courses first, so stage 3 looks good. Right, another minute of this, and then we will jump off the bike and go and get ready for work. Thanks to everyone that joined in. And if you're watching this back on demand, where were you? Stream will be back on Friday night for Friday Night Crits, 6:30 GMT. And we're on a local course this time. The cycleway up in Fife. We haven't raced on that course in real life for about 2 years. Can't wait to get back on there. Thanks, Damon. And then coming up 9th of March, the new series, again on RGT. We're going to be doing the tour series. So seven events, Tuesdays and Thursdays. City Centre crit racing. Unfortunately, that series has obviously been cancelled in real life for this year. Actually, sorry, not cancelled. Postponed from May back to, fingers crossed, September. Anyway, there we go. That's the cool down done. Oh, getting stiff. Thanks, Damon. Woo. Right, there we go. Thanks for joining in. As ever, look out for yourself. Look out for yourself. Look after yourself. Keep your hands clean. Look out for your neighbour. And I'll see you soon. Right on.
Every change has a reason.